I worked in Florida. I was selling roofs from Hurricane Ian 2 years after the storm the whole time. And then I left and went to Houston. The company I was working for before in Florida did me dirty.
Yeah.
We were kind of like family, but they did me dirty. I left, went to Houston to do hailstorms. Trusted, believed in the company I was working with before, even though they screwed me over once, went back, they screwed me over again. Then I saw your post.
Yeah. So like, and I think that's pretty important to talk about too. Like, a lot of roofing companies, rightfully so, right? They get a lot of bad rap. A lot of guys just are kind of not really, they're just not the most trustworthy people. So
Right.
that's why a lot of people are usually skeptical. Like I talk to tons of sales reps, and a lot of guys are skeptical of like, one, not getting paid what they're supposed to get paid. Two, not being really treated right. Three, not really being onboarded right. So like, what's been like your experience, at least working with HD so far, coming into this company?
I'd say the best thing about HG is the room for opportunity. The just the sales point, you can sell cheaper and still make the same amount you would somewhere else because it's such a large high volume company. I think that's probably my favorite part.
Nice.
Yeah, we've already like we've always put a great name, great customer care on a bad company, and promised everything that we know a company should promise, that we were told we could promise customers. And we've been the guys out doing the extra labor, doing the extra bull crap that a company should be doing, and doing the real hands-on care with project managing, getting extra turbines, the whole nine. So it's nice to be a part of something. Like I said, I have my stuff in Ohio and I do it start to finish, but that's, obviously my baby. It's worth it to do that for a company and have to, accept a pay grade and do everyone else's job. It was real frustrating, especially to not get paid out fully. So with this company, it seems like, we're plug and go. Just take care of your customers, make sure they're connected with the company perfectly, make sure, you middleman everything, the paperwork and everything that needs to go accordingly, you upkeep with it, but you don't have to micromanage. And I feel like that's really going to let us, take off and sell a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. What about like what's been like your experience, just working with David in general? Like has he been helpful at all? Or like what's that been like?
Yeah, no, David's
David,
super hands-on.
he's
We've always got, good relationships with the main owners, and we're always kind of right on their side, with their friends, embedded into their day-to-day as well. But obviously he has so much going on, but still the time that he gives us and the concern is still that smaller company care, even though we know he has 100 other responsibilities. So
yeah.
I've been actually pretty impressed with the upkeep that he's been able to do. So
Yeah, when we first when we met David in Longwood, um, I know he's a super busy guy even without a storm. We just had two storms, super busy. He spent 2 hours with us, showing us everything, taking us around the office and meeting everybody, which I thought that was super cool for somebody as busy and as important as he is to spend that much time with us.
What's like who do you recommend to come work at HD? Like what type of rep or what type of canvasser? Like who do you think would be a good fit for this company?
Somebody who wants to make money, wants to focus.
yeah.
Somebody,
I actually have a really good amount of people that, like, I have guys that are decently trained just a door knock up in Ohio. Season's coming to the end. I could, get a good 10, 15 guys down here. I just want to make sure that my deals are flowing fluently enough so I could help them out with leads and stuff to get them trained and incorporated. But I'm 25. I have a lot of friends that, have master's degrees, associate's degrees. They're still living at home with their parents because I'm from Ohio. So they're in good industries. They just have an easy life up there. They just don't have that reason to jump to the next level and to, like, say they work a 9 to 5 with a master's degree making, 60K a year, so they have a very set to stone kind of structure. So I feel like with this kind of company, we can open up with those people that are well trained, well educated, self sufficient, but also want that jump to that next level in a sales job. So
Yeah, I mean, I think, especially for this type of position, like it's, you can be as smart as possible, you can be as hungry as possible, but there is a point where you have to be self-sufficient because I mean, for better or worse, no one's really going to hold your hand. So you have to kind of
right?
be accountable with your own stuff, following up with
Sink
your own.
or swim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And you know, and I think that's what I tell people all the time is like door knocking, you know, it's anyone can do it, but it's not for everyone. Like if you're
Yeah.
like, you know, like if you're gonna wait, yes, people are gonna onboard you, they're gonna train you, they're gonna put you to the right direction, they're gonna teach you as much as they can. But after that, if you don't take the reins yourself, it's you know, you're just not gonna cut it.
Well, I feel
Mhm.
like too with this kind of company, like we've at other companies and stuff, you know, it costs to do vendor package stuff like that. Like we've reached out to 20 plus property managements just in this area alone. You know, reached out to a lot of HOAs, reached out to those people where, you know, we make the good connection at the top. And if we bring in people to run it underneath of us and go do appointments, and that's a good way of training. So we're getting a lot of, you know, callbacks and filling in for, you know, the seeds that we planted. We're starting to reap that and starting to see the feel of how many people I should bring in to start off with, because obviously, you know, go door knock, go do your thing, go get cash bids 100%, 450 a square, 500 a square. You know, you're beating out everyone with a number. You don't have to know too much. But our prerogative is trying to get the top of the line property management's top of the line HOA where they're giving us 20 or 30 a week. And we're saying, okay, you want money and commission? It's my job. I'll go train you. You go run the appointments. And pretty much we're just waiting until all these, you know, all the legwork that we did starts giving us the jobs that we can pass down and train people on. Because, you know, Ohio to Florida, that's where a lot of my like guys would be coming from. Like they'll survive. They have money to, you know, survive and everything, but they're not going to get excited about it if they're going to knock 100 doors and getting 3 deals. So I want to be able to bring them in where it's like, hey, go run these appointments. You make cash off of it, and I'll train you how to actually do the real sales.
That's something else I kind of wanted to ask you guys as well. Like, what is like the lead flow been? Because like obviously we just had a bunch of storms, so yeah, there's a bunch of work out there, but I'm sure there's also a bunch of other roofing companies that have come down and try to like, you know, blitz these neighborhoods. So like, how has that experience been like for you guys?
I mean, the door to door right now, they're kind of just, you know, we get good door knocks that they're like, yes, I would love a, you know, I see you guys' company, call us back. Hey, bring me an estimate. But it's still stale right now. You know, they haven't got their money. So it's either you're getting people that, the rain's about to come. So, you know, tarping and setting up that insurance claim for people that's like, no, you know, I'm good. It's not leaking, blah, blah, you know, taking it slowly. So we're kind of in that weird line of, insurance to cash bid is about to start, you know, flip flopping. So I feel like for sure the cash bid door to door will start opening up a lot more in about a week or two
Mhm.
when people start getting their money back. There are roofs going up, but you know, stopping and seeing kind of the situations, it looks like people that had the money to bank it and waiting for their insurance money. You know, obviously insurance could take forever or be quick. So I feel like we're about 2 weeks out from that real cash bid run door to door. So.
Nice, nice.
I would say I forgot to touch on this earlier. Another great part about working for HT is because we're such a big company. When you get into storms like this, a lot of guys they'll have so much work lined up that they go, "Hey, we want to do your roof, but it's going to be 3 months." Well, with HT, it's 2 weeks, 2 3 weeks. That helps a lot. The price helps a lot. 600 reviews on Google, A plus BBB rating helps a lot.
Yeah.
So I think it's just an easy environment to sell in if you're focused.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, definitely all that stuff that you just mentioned, it definitely makes your guys' job a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to match a good intro and having the knowledge of what the you know the catchwords are that people are looking for and having a company that reciprocates, it's going to be beautiful for sure.
Nice, nice.
Oh,
Okay. Do you guys have anything else, or I'm pretty much set on this end?
no, about it.
No, yeah. I mean, I know David's coming out here midweek, and I'm going to kind of talk to him about you know how many spots I could fill and opportunities and stuff like that. But up until I talk to him, I have guys that are you know waiting to come down, ready to go. Like I said, we're having the turnover on property management and stuff like that. So as soon as I have you know jobs lined up to be able to train these guys off of, to, like specifically for them, not something that you know is big for me, and I want to be you know real precise with like our everyday residential stuff and everything. As soon as you know that starts turning, I'm gonna get guys down here training them. So
Nice, nice. Okay. All right, guys. I appreciate this, man. I appreciate you guys doing this.
No problem,
of
man.
course, man.
All right, man. Have a good one, guys.
You
Thank you.
too.
You as well.